Legionnaires to salute. Everybody else, hand over the heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. To the republic one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a few dignitaries in the audience. Supervisor Rohr is here today after an extended trip to the West Coast. Welcome back. Not loud enough. Speakers are facing forward, so probably not going to hear it too well back there, okay? Is there any other dignitaries here that I have missed? Well, welcome if I missed you. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit busy this morning. Should be, by my watch, another minute or so, 11 o'clock. That's the traditional time of the ringing of the bells for Memorial Day and Veterans Day. It was the 11th hour, the 11th month, the 11th day. That the war ended, and from there our veterans have been okay. We got spirits here. All right, so we'll just hold off for a second or two. If the bells will ring on time, that'd be nice. Well, thank the Lord for our finally a break in the weather. We were quite concerned the last few days with all the rain we had. By my rain gauge, we had over 3 inches of rain. So that was a pretty good wedding. So now we'll have a hot and dry spell for the rest of the summer. Wait and see. The joy of farming. I'm glad to see that a decent crowd showed up today. Thank you for the fire companies being here, and all the Legionnaires, and we have more fire companies over in the back. Very nice. Well, they're not going to ring. All right. I'd like to invite Mr. Ralph Alsterhout, World War II veterans, to come up. We'll read the names of the members of Hyde Park that have fallen during the different wars that we have participated in. Mr. Ralph Alsterhout. You want to use the podium as a brace? Ralph will ring the bell once for each name that I read. Are you ready? The Revolutionary War. William Barber. Morgan Lewis. The War of 1812, Civil War, and Spanish-American War. Peter DeWitt. Jesse Emmons. John Glover. Charles Lint. Willis Moore. David Mulford. Job Mulford. Samuel Mulford. James Pauling. Burgess Smith. Abraham Stoutenberg. Jacobus Stoutenberg. James Stoutenberg. James J. Stoutenberg. Luke Stoutenberg. Peter Stoutenberg. Tobias Stoutenberg. William Stoutenberg. Frederick Ull. Edward Vale. World War I. William T. White. William G. Wicker. Charles Vale. World War II. Edward Brannan. All right. Thomas W. Bircher. Marvin Brophy. Russell S. Chase. Raymond Collins. William M. Du Bois, John Hammond, Alfonso Guillermino, Newton Hover, Herbert Engelson, Donald Lister, Ellis Worth Myers, Vincent M. Natisi, Frederick E. Roper, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Joseph Sherrard, William Sonnenberg, William A. White, James E. Young, Korean conflict, Richard D. Candio, oh boy. William A. Wood, Vietnam, David Cardinal, Earl Menard, Frederick Trani Jr., John Cobe, Persian War, Daniel McGuire, Brian Tierney, Christopher Wintenberg, John W. Green, Sandra Benaway, Scott Fulton, Thomas W. Oppenberg, Sean Martin. They gave their all that we may all enjoy freedom. Therefore, let us remember them on this Memorial Day and all the days to come. Thank you, Ralph. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Ralph. Firing squad. Oh, excuse me, I'm ahead of myself. I'd like to invite Supervisor Rohr up front, and I'll help her with the wreath. She will place a wreath at the monument here, wreath around back. I would ask Colonel Mckay to help me put the American Legion flag up, or wreath. Thank you. Firing squad will fire 3 volleys.
Fire!
I would like to invite Supervisor Rohr to say a few words. Supervisor Rohr.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike, for your continued efforts organizing this event, and so many others. We're very appreciative, and thank you, Ralph. And thank you, everyone gathered here today, all our fire departments and all our citizens. And you know, today I was making my traditional Memorial Day pie. It's a red, white, and blue pie. And I was just feeling so grateful, and tremendously grateful today, because I get to be here. I get to be here with all of you. And that's because of all the people who sacrificed their lives for us. And so it's just, after a year of not seeing people and not being together and not being able to hug the people that mean so much to you, it's really a special day. And so thankful for it. And just want to say that Hyde Park, we are really fortunate. So many people from our community, over the years, people I knew, people that all of you knew, died for our country during war, and so here we are, expressing our gratitude on Memorial Day. So thank you all for allowing me to speak, and thank you for all you do for our community.
Thank you, Supervisor Rohr. As usual, all laid plans go astray. All right, here we go. I'd like to introduce our main speaker today, Colonel Glenn Mckay, who currently serves as the commander of the 56th Area Command New York Guard with more than 35 years of military service. He is also the Commissioner of Dutchess County Office of Central and Information Services. Colonel Mckay was first responder to the September 11th World Trade Center attack on 2001. He deployed to Iraq as a battalion commander with the U.S. Army 42nd Infantry Division in 2004 and was awarded the Bronze Star Medal for meticulous service. Please welcome Colonel Mckay.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you. Let's hear a round of applause for all the brave soldiers who gave their lives to defend our great nation today. Thank you. And I see some young soldiers that are ready to join here, I think. They're all ready. He looks like an Army guy getting ready to join up. Pull up. I'd like to say good morning, welcome. Thank you, Commander Michael Athanas, American Legion Post 1303. For your kind introduction, and thank you for your service. Thank you for your service to always truly honor all our veterans. And it's great to look out and see all the veterans from Hyde Park. I can tell, the civilians can tell by your hats, the way you stand with your shoulders squared away, who all the veterans are. Thank you for serving. Talked to some service members from the Navy. We got a Marine here. You always spot out a Marine, they're always in top shape. But thank you for your service. Since 1868, it's more than 150 years ago, communities just like this one at Hyde Park joined to place wreaths, flowers, American flags on memorials and graves for those who courageously have given the ultimate sacrifice to our nation, whether they be Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. A quote by writer Michael Malone stated it quite well. To be a soldier is the noblest act of mankind. And I believe all service members all share a common bond of being humble servants to our nation. They are committed to being a part of something larger than themselves, who are willing to risk everything to defend America and our way of life. And no greater advocate of the men and women who serve in uniform than our own town of Hyde Park Supervisor Aileen Rohr. We thank you for your leadership and your unwavering support for our veterans for Hyde Park. Thank you. And we also honor not only the 59 names that were read off today. 59 names were read off. I do want to note, though, I do want to say that PFC Osterhunt, who rang the bell for those service members, to remember them, to remember their lives, defending us. He was in the Battle of the Bulge, Bastogne, Belgium, 1944. He received the French Medal of Honor. He received 3 Bronze Star medals for meritorious service in combat. Thank you for fighting for America, PFC Hunt. And with him is his nurse, United States Marine Corps, Michael Speed, who's taking good care of him. You know what's funny is our paths actually crossed in a nice way. I served in the active duty army. I was stationed in Germany, and I was a military police corps. I was an honor guard, and they found in 1976 when I was stationed there, they found remains, World War II remains of soldiers at the Battle of Bulge in Bastogne, and I had the honor to serve there as an honor guard to fire a 21-gun salute to honor those soldiers. So, so we do share that. We were both at the Battle of the Bulge, but of course you fought. But it was interesting how we found members of the armed forces later, many years later, and we still honor them like we're honoring them today. So with that, I'm going to close with, I do want to remember, though, some recent service members who recently died. And I know Supervisor Rohr was, Aileen Rohr was at all 3 of these services. In August 2017, Corey Ingram, 28 years old, United States Navy. He graduated from Poughkeepsie High School, so pretty close to here, right? He died in a collision involving his destroyer ship, USS John Mckay, in Southeast Asia. Another soldier, December 2018, Major James Brophy. We rang the bell for him today. 36 years old, Statsburg, New York, was among 5 Marines who died in a KC-130 refueling aircraft crash in Japan. He is survived by his wife, son, and daughter, who I know town supervisor met in person. And in January 2019, Shannon Kent, 35 years old, U.S. Navy Chief, cryptologic technician. She was an Arabic linguist from Pine Plains, who was one of 4 Americans killed in a suicide bombing in an attack in Syria. So those are the 3 most recent in the area that we honor, in addition to the 59 that we read today, that we rang the bell for today. So I close with, everyone may have heard in December 2000, today is the National Moment of Remembrance. So here's my call out to you as citizens of Hyde Park, is at 3 o'clock today, everyone across this nation is going to pause and reflect on today, what this day means to you. So at 3 o'clock, no matter what you're doing, you're at your barbecue, you get ready to flip that burger. I like burgers and hot dogs. You get ready to flip that burger. Stop at 3 p.m., pause, reflect. And if you have time, take a walk through a gravesite. You see the American flags that are posted by the graves. Those are American soldiers. Read that name out loud. May that soldier live again just for that moment that you sounded off that person's name out loud like we did today with the names that we honored. Okay? Freedom is not free, and we must always remember. And I'd like the town supervisor to please join me up front for a coin presentation. So on behalf of the New York Guard, I'd like to present the Coin of Excellence to Town Supervisor Aileen Rohr for your excellence in supporting our veterans, our service members in Hyde Park. And the way you do this, you got to shake my hand. So I got to hold this. You got to take the coin, feel the coin on the handshake. Ready? There you go. Thank you. Thank you for supporting our service.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for your kind words and your service. And we will all be remembering those that we love that have passed away and served. Thank you, Glenn. That was very lovely.
Thank you, Supervisor Roy. I'd like to also thank, just kind of skimmed over it, Troop 80 for placing of flowers in the area and for all their support of the Hyde Park Legion. They're right back here. Troop 80 is a great troop, great leaders.
37!
Troop 37.
Troop 37. Oh, against the wall and shoot me. I'm sorry.
80 did the cemetery.
80 did the cemetery.
Troop 80 helped us immensely decorating the cemetery with flags. We placed well over 1,200 flags. Every year it gets more, so we never know exactly how much it is, but every year we use up more flags and more holders. So in excess of 1,200 flags was placed at Union Cemetery in East Park by Troop 80. Thank them. If there's any Troop 80 members around, thank you very much. This concludes the service for this morning. I have a basket of poppies up here. We don't have a little seat here, but you're welcome to come up and take a poppy in remembrance of all the fallen veterans we've talked about, and also service members of the families involved in this area. Thank you very much, and have a nice Memorial Day. Well, it's the last day of Memorial Day weekend, so have a nice Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Bailey.
Thank you.
Like, just stay away from anything.
Very
Caden can't stop. There is a keyboard right here. Just watch.
I think we had.
Hey, how are you?
Come on up. Grab a coffee. How are you? I don't know. I don't want it for Christmas.
Bailey, I have to walk up there. All right.
I need a lot
Oh no, I'm just like, I'm terrified of my daughter. Oh, tell me about it. The thing is big. Go ahead, go ahead.
That's okay. I'll go get it.
Doesn't matter, go ahead. We'll get there. I love
Look at him, I don't know.
Yeah. Patrick said it.
Good enough. Oh, wait.
Can I get on into a submarine?
No, not you.
That would work.
Are going somewhere. We're supposed to. I want to hear.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's like, Mom,
She's,
what is that? I said, trust me, I don't.
she does. She's.
How old is she?
She needs to educate herself. But